There's too many. Hello everyone and welcome back again. So today we're going to be talking about the single seed potato challenge and how I might have taken it a bit too far this time. So after the last video we're currently sitting at 48 plants. I think there's more, but we'll get to that at the end of the video. First of all, we're going to have a look at what we've already got, what you've already seen, and how they're all doing. Right then, so in these slightly larger pots were the first lot to be taken, and these two here are probably doing the best. I think these were the first that rooted, but there's roots hanging out the bottom of these pots now, so they need to be potted on. There's another two here that are growing away, and there's roots at the bottom of this pot, so that could be potted on in a couple of days as well. There's no sign of anything at the bottom of that pot yet, but they were in pots this size and they've all had roots that are in these larger pots. So there's 2, 4, 6 here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 that have 100% rooted, and I've repotted them into these pots just for now, and then once I outgrow these pots we'll get them planted out. There's roots coming out the bottom of that one there, and then we've still got these back here, and there's another 19 here, and a lot of these have rooted. I think pretty much all of these have rooted, but I noticed on a lot of them I'm getting some aerial tubers, if you can see that there, and they are sprouting growth out of them, so that to me is a sign that there is new growth happening, and you can see all the new growth there, new growth starting on all of them. So like that one there, but no sign of any roots at the bottom, but there's growth here, so that's a good sign that they are rooting. Another one with an aerial tuber, look, and that they are going to grow. So I'll probably get most of these potted up over the space of the next few days, get these planted out today, and these over the next few days, probably plant them out as well, and the rest of them. But we'll go out now and have a look at what I've done outside. So that's a total of 36 in the old polytunnel at the moment. We have lost a couple, and because I was losing a couple I decided to do something else. So we've got 36 in the polytunnel and 6 outside here. I'll show you what I've done to these. So I noticed again a lot of aerial tubers and new growth on these plants after cutting them right back. So what I've done is, like you would a strawberry runner, I've just taken a branch, bent it over, pinned them into the soil using plastic tie wire, and they seem to be growing in little pots. So I'm going to give them a few more days at least till I notice a substantial amount of growth in these pots, or even get a glimpse of some roots at the bottom, and then cut them off the main stem. And I think there's another 13 of them. So the 36 plus these 6 is 42, and then I'm not sure how many of these there is, but I know there's definitely more than 10. There's another one here. There's another one here. I'm getting lots of aerial tutors. I know this happened to Steve Bigwell, not last year, the year before maybe, but I've never had it happen to me, so I don't know if it's because I've stressed the crap out these plants. I don't know. As you can see from this pot, branch comes over, leans over, and I've just pinned it into this pot, which is sat in the pot next to it. And then I just keep checking for any roots, but they've all perked up and they're all growing nicely. So we could end up with a lot more than originally planned. One, two, three, four in this one. 5, 6. Isn't any in that one. 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Right, so there is another 10 of them. So the 36 in the polytunnel, the 6 out here, that's 42, and then another 10 potentially in these little pots takes us up to 52. And because of how well that's worked and all this new growth from where I've cut the plant, all this is new growth. I might even try doing this again just to see if the plants grow, carry on growing. It might be a bit late to get a harvest from them in time for when Steve wants the weights in, but for me it's just we see how much we get out of the potato throughout the whole growing season. I'm going to get them other ones potted on into 30-litre containers for now, but the rest of them will be going in the baskets. So the baskets that we had the shallots and the garlic in, I'll get rid of this one, move this one out of the way because that has nothing to do with the single seed potato challenge. But I'll probably put 2 or maybe even 3 of the cuttings in each basket, and then see what we're going to do with the rest of these. And I don't think it'll be too long before we're harvesting some. Right then guys, so potting these on, going to keep it nice and simple, 30-litre containers for the most of them, and then the shopping baskets for the rest of them. So I've quarter filled this with multi-purpose compost with old Erin, and I'm just going to chuck in a couple handfuls of fish blood and bone, and a little sprinkle of chicken manure pellets. Mix in, and then a light dusting of mycorrhizal fungi just in the bottom there. This one I've got roots coming out the bottom, and as you can see we've already got potato form in there. Place that in the middle, and just top that up to where, just above the plant for now, and as it grows I'll top this up. So you can just see the top of the plant sticking out. And that's what I'm going to do. Instead of taping and rewriting these, I've got some blue electrical tape. I'm just going to put that around all the cuttings so we know which ones are the single seed potato cuttings. So that's another one done. I've already got a couple outside, we'll go and have a look at them, but we'll take this out. Right, well that's one. There's no need to water this, it's raining, so I'll just leave that there, top it up as we can, and I'll go and get the rest of them. And there's number two. This one is probably one of the first ones that I put into the 30-litre container, so I can top this up now. Put that one there. Right then guys, that is the first 17 cuttings out. Still quite a few to go, but I think we're going to call it a day for this video, and I'll do another update when I get all the rest out. I don't think it's going to be too long before we're harvesting this one. I did remove some of the aerial tubers, and I've also planted them in these pots up here. So I've taken 4 of them and planted them. We've got 6 that are already out, and 17 of the first lot of cuttings out here. I don't even know how many that is. I've lost count now guys, there's too many. Because we've still got all the ones in the polytunnel, and then there's what, another 10 out in these here. So only time will tell guys, but I'll keep an update on the numbers, and I think probably on the next one might even harvest these ones. It's even got a nice onion in it. Right then guys, that is it for me today. That is my update on the single seed potato challenge. Hope you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there and drop me a comment below. Bye for now.